Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is July the 26th, 2021. Welcome to all of our trap markets as well. I definitely want to do a huge shout out to every one of you because hopefully you have been learning from our videos, from our content, so that you can be able to predict the price movement for yourself. Because one of the biggest things we want to do is to make sure that you don't have to be dependent on someone else, that you don't have to click on all of these hype videos that's trying to pump up these stocks just so that they could get the views and you be left holding the bag, right? You need to learn how to do this for yourself. And you know, this is one of the reasons why we do our videos, to make sure that you can call the markets for yourself and not be dependent on someone else, right? Golden Nugget was at one point a very hyped stock, meaning people was doing a lot of videos about this stock, about this company, about how it's going to 10x, about how the market price is going to go higher and you're going to be filthy rich and it's going to shoot up to the moon and all of this. And now you guys can tell that nobody really do video on GNOG anymore. I wonder why. Look at the price. These individuals do not want to be seen as incompetent or not understanding about the wrong call. You got to ask yourself the question, why won't they come in and be honest with themselves and say, hey, I got this wrong. I told you all that the market price in GNOG is going to go higher, and take a look at the price action now. I didn't call it right. This is the difference between us and them, is that when we do our price predictions, yeah, we'll get some wrong too, but we're not going to hide it. We're going to show you how we got it wrong, where did we get it wrong, and how we can better ourselves in the future, because these price bars and volume literally tells us everything we needed to know, so that we can even minimize those losses whenever we do get a price prediction wrong. You got to understand that. And no one here has your interest at heart better than you. Everyone else who creates these videos literally go back to sleep once YouTube pays in their ad revenue, and they're going to the bank because they're increasing their money, but they're putting you in positions to make you lose. Think about that. All right, so now let's do this real quick because ain't nobody else doing videos about GNOG, but we got you. If you guys are still in position in GNOG, we're here. We're going to tell you where we expect the price to go. Now, you may not like it, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it, and I can't. If the market's going to go down, we got to be prepared for it to go down. If it's going to go higher, we'll tell you. So you don't have to worry about us trying to hype you up. So you guys can see right there on June the 18th was the last time we did our price prediction in GNOG. You guys could go back and check it out. We told you that the market weakness was there, that we were expecting the price to go lower in GNOG, and take a look. It did. So if we were to get out at our ultimate TP price, we could have made 6.57%. Get out right now on the close from Friday, we'll be up 13. It's just that simple. So now let me take this away, and we really need to make a determination as to whether or not GNOG has the ability to at least consolidate, because that's what we really need. We need to see this market in GNOG hold support somewhere towards the bottom, right? And we got that for the most part, okay? Now, it's not precise, but this is the area. The trap has already told us that right around $11 is where he's willing to prop up the price, okay? Right there. So we need to see some strength coming to the market in GNOG right now, because if we don't, the price in GNOG is going to go a lot lower. And let's not get it twisted. We're in a downtrend. I don't care what anyone tells you that the market is a buy or not. We're not in a buy opportunity right now because the market is in a severe downtrend in GNOG. Why would you want to come and participate in a market that is in a severe downtrend? Right? You can see it for yourself. And just imagine, right? You guys had a lot of people come through and tell you to buy the dip in GNOG. Every time the market came down to a lower price level, they wanted to do what? Buy the dip. They told you to buy the dip in GNOG back in January. Cool. They told you to buy the dip in February. Cool. They told you to buy the dip in March. Cool. They tell you to buy the dip in March. Cool. They told you to buy the dip in May. And every time the market continues to dip, This is the words of advice that these YouTubers are giving everyone who listens to them. You don't buy the dip. You wait until the market stops dipping, then you come in and buy. Don't be in a rush to come in and buy these dips because you don't have an idea. I don't have an idea as to where it will ultimately end. And so far, we kind of got an idea now as to where this market is trying to hold support though. We can see it, but it doesn't mean that we're out the woods of this market dipping, because I want to show you the weekly time frame. Right here. Okay. What do you all see here? Do you see any strength? Do you see any weakness? Let's not get it twisted. You guys can see here that the market weakness in GNOG is still present. A lot of the people, a lot of the early investors in GNOG during this SPAC time frame is trying to prop up the price. They're trying to come in and support price above $10.11. But what the weekly and the 2 weeks time frame is showing us is that there's still some people in the market selling. Because if there was strength really coming to the market in GNOG, then this price would be closing towards the high of the bar. We're not seeing that yet. So there is still a lot of weight, a lot of weakness pushing down the value, pushing down the interest of GNOG. And once you tip the scale, the market obviously follows that direction. And currently the scale is tipping towards weakness and more stockpile entering the market. It's the monthly time frame. So again, the only thing that we have as an option for GNOG out of the 3 ways that a price can move, 1 is higher, 2 is sideways, 3 is down. The best outcome out of those 3 scenarios is the market just consolidate and we hold support above $11 and $10. That's the best outcome. But currently, this market is dead in GNOG for those who are looking for the price to go higher, especially those who are looking for the price to come up here towards 25 to 28. There's no one in the market in GNOG. We have to be real with you. We got to tell you what we're seeing on the chart. We cannot be fluff boys. We cannot be hype boys for these stocks because they're not paying us. So check this out. It's the 3-day time frame, and the market in GNOG definitely is trying to hold support, right? This is the only thing that will go against the market in GNOG going lower, is for the market to continue to hold support around 11. But for us to close on this last 3-day price bar, right, towards $11 kind of lets us know that there's no one willing to buy the market yet. So if anything, just expect the market in GNOG to trade sideways. Now, take a look. I want to be one of the ones to show you as well that every opportunity is not a prediction. It's not a prediction. Every opportunity that you look at a chart doesn't mean you need to jump in and play. You just need to come in, look at the store. If there's anything in there you want to buy, then that's when you come in and put in a position. Ain't nothing here in GNOG, nothing. So right now, we're going to sit the sideline. We're not going to put a price prediction in this space. Now, one thing I will tell you is that, yeah, we'll be on the lookout. We'll watch the market to see if he continues to show us that support, because this is where we need to jump into the market and expect higher prices. We're not there yet. So I'm going to be on the lookout. I'm just going to watch GNOG and see if he's going to continue to confirm that he's willing to hold price above 11, because as of this particular moment, it's still up in the air. And the weight of what price has done in GNOG since the beginning of this year is still holding back price from going higher. So why would you want to come in and jump and play in this? It's a dead market. It is what it is. So right now, no prediction. We're going to sit back, watch the play, let him do his business. And once he gives a little bit more information about holding support around $11, then that's when we'll come in and enter the market and beat him at his own game. That's how you do it. Now, I want to know what you all think. What do you think about the market in GNOG now? Do you think it's a massive opportunity? I know those who already purchased some shares in GNOG all the way back in the beginning of this year, you are now a long-term holder, just hoping to break even. I mean, imagine the people who bought GNOG around $20, right? We're around 11 now. The market had to increase, all right? Check this out. The market will have to increase 77% in order for you just to recoup or break even. 77. And I don't want to get into the people who bought GNOG because of the hype boys around 23 and 24 trying to tell everyone that the market price is going to go higher for that stock. That's 113% that you would have to go just to break even, just to get your money back. And I know that people are telling you you're not in a loss position until you sell. I don't care what they say, you're still in a losing position. Yeah, you could hold it for the next 10 to 15 years, but you know what? You are in a loss position according to opportunity costs, i.e. the money that you got locked up in these plays ain't doing you no good. You could use that money somewhere else to accumulate more profitability, more assets to be working for you for the most part. So while you have these funds locked up in losing positions, yeah, you're not in a loss position, quote unquote, but you're definitely losing on opportunity cost because you can't do anything else with that money. It's locked up. It's behind bars. And until you exit out the position and go use that fund somewhere else to accumulate more assets or get more profitability, yeah, you're in a losing position. So they're trying to play tricks on your mind. They're trying to play tricks on you when they say you're not in a losing position until you sell. Yeah, you are in a losing position because you're not able to use that money somewhere else. That's a loss. Now, if your money was in these positions and you was winning, no problems. Keep the money locked up because it's working for you, because it's out there bringing you in more money. That's how you need to play these markets. Don't fall in love with these stocks because they don't love you back. All right, so that's it. Make sure you maintain the profitability. Let me know. Call the markets. Tell me where you think the price is going to go in GNOG over the next 2 weeks. All right, drop me a comment. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, I'm out.